Everyone wants to know the answer to the question, why can't I hear God's voice? Why can't I feel his presence? Why does that person hear his voice? Why does that person feel his presence, but I don't? I go to church here and there. I read the Bible here and there. I pray sometimes. I pray once in the morning, but I still can't hear his voice. That person that you're looking at that hears his voice and is so close to God, he only tells you about the prayers that God answers and what God has been telling him. And you see that on the surface level and you're wondering, man, I wish God would connect with me like that. But you're not seeing that guy goes home and prays all night, cries out to the Lord, seeking him every single day, reading the Bible, fasting, living a life fully seeking the Lord and really building that trust, faith, love, and relationship with the Lord. And there's people like I used to be. I would wonder why God's answering their prayers and moving in their life and talking to them. I'm a believer, but he's not doing that for me. But the truth is, I wasn't seeking God fully. Yeah, I would pray in the morning and read the Bible sometimes, but most of my life was focused on worldly things, worried about my life, worried about my wants and needs, and worried about just pleasing myself. I wasn't living for the Lord. I wasn't actively seeking the Lord. I wasn't trying to connect with the Lord through the word or prayer. I was just doing it as something to check off my list and then hope that God gives me a sign or hope that God answers one of my prayers. But we need to be building that foundation and relationship with God. God just doesn't serve you just because. The people that are actively seeking him and living for him and are willing to die for him and are trying to build a relationship with him, he rewards those people. The people that have faith in the hard times, the people like Job, that when Job was going through all his suffering, he was still calling on God's name. Ask yourself, what are you seeking? Are you truly seeking God? Are you truly seeking that relationship with God? Because if you were, you'd be trying to pray every single day, be trying to pray all the time, trying to seek him, trying to hear him, trying to build that relationship with him. But a lot of the times we're not. We just say a quick prayer and hope he answers it. We need to be seeking the Lord so that he could see our faith and feel our faith. In Matthew chapter 7, Jesus said, "Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be opened. For everyone who asks receives. He who seeks finds. And to him who knocks, the door will be opened." What doors are you knocking on? Because I wasn't knocking on God's door all the time. I was knocking on my girlfriend's door. I was knocking on my friend's door. Hey, hop on. I was knocking on all the worldly pleasures. I wasn't actively seeking God. With Job, he was so broken. He was calling out to God. And he was struggling with his faith and trying to find God. And eventually, God rewarded him double what he lost. So yeah, there's a lot of people that actually hear God's voice and God moves in their life. But don't envy them and wonder why is God choosing them? Because you don't see all the work that person puts in to build that relationship with Christ. God is not a genie. He's not just going to answer all your prayers without you showing your faith. The more obedient and the more you seek the Lord, the stronger relationship you build with him. Deny yourself, pick up your cross and follow him. Seek him and love him, and he will see you as a faithful servant. God bless you all.